Do this every day to restore peace. This is just a really simple process that you're going to use within the framework of open-mindedness. Open-mindedness is the absence of all decisions. It's just simply let go of all decisions. When there are no decisions, and there can be no judgments. If there are no judgments, then instantly all things become equally acceptable. So everything I'm about to do for you, we're about to do together, do this within the framework of open-mindedness, which is simply the absence of decisions. Just allow. So you can do this to restore peace to your world, peace to mind, peace to your experience of life. And you're just going to start in forgiveness, real true forgiveness. And it's the gentle understanding that in real true forgiveness, the only one whom you can forgive is you. And so make no decisions around that. Let go of all decisions about what's possible with forgiveness, what you need to do, what needs to happen, how it needs to be done, and simply just recognize that the only one whom you can forgive is you. And the first step is real true forgiveness. And so there's no wrong that has been done. There's no wrong that you need to forgive, but you're simply going to will for forgiveness. And again, in open-mindedness, if there's no decisions, there's no judgments, then you're not judging or deciding what forgiveness actually is. You're simply going to just recognize, okay, whatever it is that needs to be forgiven, I'm willing to forgive myself. Whatever it is, I'm open. And that's it. So will for true forgiveness for the self. The next step, you're just going to repeat these words out loud 3 times. Repeat these words in open-mindedness. And again, if there's no decisions, no judgments, then you simply allow these words to be whatever they are in truth. So it's not your opinion, not your idea, not your past understanding of these words, just the truth of these words as it actually happens to be within what's true in the universe. And the words are, I am one with Source. And you're just going to say that out loud to yourself. Just repeat that 3 times. I am one with Source. I am one with Source. Just repeat that 3 times meaningfully to yourself. Sit with that for a moment. And when you're ready, when you feel complete in that, again, in open-mindedness, letting go of all decisions, letting go of all past ideas and understanding, and simply allowing these words to be whatever they are in truth, you're going to repeat these words 3 times. Universal power is in me, and I change the world. Just repeat that 3 times meaningfully to yourself. Take as long as you need. Do it as slowly as you choose. Universal power is in me, and I change the world. Sit with that, no decisions, no judgments, 3 times. Universal power is in me and I change the world. You're simply going to repeat both of those sentences 3 times. And again, maintaining open-mindedness, no decisions, no judgments. Your next step is you're going to be willing to be wrong. Be willing to be wrong about what you perceived, because what you perceived is what made the stress. That's what you're feeling. If you're experiencing the need to restore peace, it's because there's a level of stress, there's a level of distress in your awareness, and that has come through your perception. If you were wrong, if it turned out that you were wrong about what you perceived, well, that could be an amazing result, because then you could actually connect with what's actually true. And if the universe is perfect, if the true self is perfect all the time and never changes, if you're willing to be wrong, then you've just opened the door to experience that. So simply sit in the absence of decisions and judgments and allow yourself to be wrong. Be open. Be open to the fact that you could be completely wrong about what you've perceived. And then the last step, step number 5, is you're just going to be open to a new way of seeing. It is nothing more than just the gentle awareness that there is a higher level of mind. There is another way of seeing, and it must be available. Again, if the universe is perfect, if the true self is perfect, if none of that can ever change, which it doesn't, then there must be another way. There must be another vision that's available. And you would simply need to be willing to get out of the way, get everything that has made your stressful vision, allow that to be out of the way so that you can connect with that which is highest and that which is true. And so you're simply going to be open to another way of seeing. And when you admit that to yourself, when you acknowledge that to yourself, you open your mind to find it. And once you've completed those 5 steps, just sit peacefully, sit quietly for a moment, and then allow your attention to go wherever it is that you perceive peace. Recognize that peace is the guide to truth. peace being the guide to truth, truth setting you free, solving all your problems, you can choose where to take your attention. You can choose where to place your attention, and where you place your attention is where you're directing your energy. Where you direct your energy is where you're pouring your power, and whatever you pour your power into is what you will later say is the reality that you experience, because you are that powerful. You are making the reality that you experience in every single moment. So you can now choose where you're going to place your attention, and that will simply be wherever it is that you perceive peace. And that may be within the body as you feel the stress abate and you feel life just begin to get calm. It may be in a particular thought, it may be with a person, it may be in a different situation, but you'll simply allow your attention to go wherever peace exists and simply hold your attention there. Remain with that, and you'll notice that everything in your world begins to change. You'll notice that your vision begins to change. Do that every single day. Do it as many times as you need to, but do that every day, and you will begin to teach yourself of a peaceful world. You'll begin to learn to see life, learn to do life. You will learn the world through a peaceful vision.